Are you ready for the next project? Haha, there it is. This was free also. The same guy that I got that red Troy-Bilt mower from had this sitting out behind his garage. He asked me if, when I was picking the mower up, if I was be interested in it. He said it's free if I wanted it. I said, well, sure, I'll take it. It's an early Yamaha. I believe it's like a G1, like one of the first ones that they started making. Nice 2x6 wood bumper. The back tires are flat. Both of them are. She's been sitting a while. Look at all the moss and stuff growing on it. Front tires hold air. The motor and everything is in it. However, the back axle is locked up, which I'm pretty sure it's just because the brakes are frozen up on it. Because the guy had the parking brake on, and it's been sitting like that for years. So I'm willing to bet the cables are frozen up, so I'll have to cut those off a bit. The whole body lifts up to see the motor. It's a little two-stroke, which I can't open it because of the tailgate on the trailer right now. But first thing, this thing needs a wash job. So I'm going to get this thing cleaned up. Get the moss removed, because who golfs with moss? Alright. Well, let's get out the pressure washer and get this thing cleaned up. Alright, we got her in the shop here. Got the battery hooked onto her. I've got a temporary fuel line with some fuel going into it because I have no idea if the gas tank is clean or not. And I got the fuel line unhooked and I don't know if the fuel pump works or not. But this here will work temporary. I did take the carburetor off and clean it. I didn't bother filming that because there's like a million videos of that now. If it does start, it's not going to go anywhere because there is no drive belt. I still got to get a drive belt for it, but this is just to see if the engine runs. So, let's give it a try. And let's see what happens. Keep your fingers crossed. Give it full choke. Here we go. Burned up all that fuel, but hey, she runs. Didn't sound too bad. Didn't sound like the engine was knocking or anything. I blew all kinds of crap out of the exhaust. Now the exhaust is broke. I'm going to have to put a little piece down. You can see where it's melted that off. That'll be an easy fix. However, I noticed the clutch over there is not moving when it was revving up. It was just staying just like it is, which is probably because all of that rust. I need to take the clutch apart and clean all that up. Secondary pulley needs to be all cleaned up too. But cool. Well, this thing has a little fuel gauge on it. It's empty. I got the fuel filter unhooked. I'm going to have to get a new one of those. Here's the 2-stroke oil tank. Still got some oil in it. So as long as the pump works, it should be pumping oil, since I've got the line hooked back onto it. Alright. Cool. That's what I was wanting to know, whether that engine runs or not. It runs, so looks like I'll be buying a new drive belt and getting that clutch all fixed up. Need to hook the fuel line back up and see if the fuel pump's going to work. I don't know if there's any way of testing that. I'll have to do some searching. I can probably hook the fuel line onto there, this, and then hook this back to the carburetor. And as long as the fuel pump's working, it'll be pumping the gas to it. And then take the gas tank off and clean it all out. Alright. Well, I'll update when I get some more done.